So recently, me and my girlfriend took a trip a couple states away to visit some family that I haven't seen in a long time and that she's never met. While we were there, we stayed in a hotel room. We originally took my MacBook so that we could kind of watch some shows at night before bed just to chill out after the day. Well, I don't know if you've ever tried to share one laptop between two people in one bed, but suffice to say, it wasn't very comfortable and it wasn't easy to watch. So the next day, we had to go to Walmart to get a couple items for a get together we were having later that evening. And I thought, you know what? Why not grab a cheap streaming device? That way tonight we can just watch from the hotel TV and it'll be a lot more comfortable. When we found the tech section, I saw this little guy and it kind of surprised me. This is a Walmart or on-brand Chromecast, and its value is kind of great. A 4K Chromecast that is also HDR will run you $50, but this on-brand Chromecast, well, I only paid $20. That's a crazy change. The purchase almost felt something like this.
Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, man, what's up? Yeah, I heard you sold like streaming players. Is that true? Yeah, streaming players. I've got streaming players like a Chromecast. I've got a Roku, Fire Stick. What are you looking for? Yeah, so I was looking for like a Chromecast or something like that. Yeah, so a Chromecast is like $50 for the 4K model. $50. Ooh, $50. That sounds like a lot. Do you have like a off-brand or something like that? Yeah, I've got something cheaper, I guess. I don't really sell it to everybody, but it's not really an off-brand though. It's more of an on-brand.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Grason, this is Tech With Me, and unfortunately this on streaming player did not work in my hotel room. I'm not sure if all three HDMI ports on the hotel room TV were broken or if they had it locked down somehow where you couldn't put anything into it, but I just could not get it to work. With that being said, when I got home, I tried it on my TV here above my setup and it worked flawlessly. So for less than half the price of an actual 4K Chromecast, what do you get out of this Walmart brand streaming player? And what doesn't it do? Well, for starters, both have 8 gigs of storage and 2 gigs of RAM, which is kind of surprising because that's the first place I would expect them to begin to cut costs. Both of these are quad-core processors, with the Walmart brand one using what is listed as an A35 processor and the Chromecast using an A53. They almost sound like budget Samsung phones, but no, they're the quad-core processors. So what does that mean? Well, I'm not 100% sure on the exact numbers because I have no way to test that. But if I had to wager a guess, I would say that the 4K Chromecast is a little bit better at upscaling content to 4K and probably has a little bit better image definition, and it's a little faster when going through all of the pages. I would also typically expect the Walmart version to be a little bit slower when going through all the pages and apps compared to the 4K Chromecast, as this is something you can even notice when you're using different Roku sticks. If you have the cheaper HD ones, they're usually a lot slower in operation versus the 4K stick or even the Ultra. But during the first few weeks of using this device, I actually haven't experienced any slowdowns. It's been super quick and super responsive. I've actually enjoyed using it. The only issue I've had with this device is that once or twice when I'd power my TV on to watch it, it wouldn't play any sound. I would have to turn my TV off and turn it back on to get sound to play. With that being said, between filming this video right now and scripting it where I wrote this, it's been probably 2 or 3 weeks and I haven't had that issue since. So I think they updated it and fixed that. But with that being said as well, I've never really ran into an issue with this on my TV. So I do believe it was definitely the device. But as I stated, it's no longer there. But I will say, one thing that I really love about this device is the remote. I think it's a huge improvement over the standard Chromecast remote. I actually really love it. Now, don't get me wrong, the Chromecast remote isn't bad by any means, but the on Chromecast remote has 4 quick select options on the top for your apps, and it actually moves the volume buttons from the side to the very top of the remote, which is a little bit more of a classic design. It also has a channel up and a channel down button, which I could not find any use for, especially considering it's a streaming remote, but maybe on like YouTube TV or Sling, it might actually work, the channel up, channel down. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's there. I also really enjoy that it has an actual settings button on the remote to quickly get you to your settings where you can change things if need be. Versus the regular Chromecast remote, you have to go to the home page and then to the settings, and it's just a few extra steps. This actually helps a lot. And lastly, the on remote is actually a little bit longer, more ergonomic. It just feels a lot more comfortable in my hand. Overall, it's not that the Chromecast remote is bad. It's just that the on remote actually has a little extra good, which I quite enjoyed. But yeah, for 20 bucks, I would definitely recommend this device. It's 4K, HDR, has a great remote, Google TV, which I love. I had zero issues with it. It's fast, it's responsive, not even a little bit slow. I really like this, and I still have it hooked up to my TV. I don't know that I'm going back to the Chromecast, even though they're very similar in operation, but I like the remote that much, and it's not been a huge difference. I also think I'm probably going to pick up a few of these this year as Christmas gifts. I think it's a good little stocking stuffer. I definitely recommend it for $20. But let me know down below, would you consider using this device? And if not, what do you use? Is it an Apple TV, a Roku, Nvidia Shield, or maybe a Chromecast yourself? Maybe you're a Fire Stick person. I don't know, but I want to talk with you guys, so let me know down below. Thank you guys very, very kindly for watching. My name was Grason, and this has been Tech with Me.